Okay. My name is Simon Chirchir. I come from Kenya. I'm a church minister. I'm an elder in my local church, Magadi Road Church of Christ. I'm also a police officer serving within the Kenyan government. I've been in service for the last 30 years. And throughout, I've been a Christian. Last year, around February 7th, I was on duty. We were 4 officers. Since I'm the senior most in that contingent, by the way, I'm a sergeant of police. I was in charge of the patrols. We went to patrols, and along the way, we found that there was a criminal. We identified a criminal, and we decided to arrest him. After interrogation, he became resistant, and we had to use necessary force to restrain him and get him arrested. He became resistant. I summoned my officers and we tried to arrest him, but he was so very strong. We realized later that he uses drugs. He's a drug addict. We used the necessary force. We struggled until we fell to the ground, and I decided to die with him, make sure that he's in custody. So when we fell on the ground, he stepped on my knee, slightly down the knee, which it led to an injury. I suffered a fracture. From the ground, I could not walk. At the station, I realized I could not walk. So they took me to the hospital, and the doctors assessed me. MRI showed that I had a fracture. I was taken for further analysis, and I was treated and admitted for some days. Then I was discharged. I went home. I stayed at home from February to November without going on duty. So I had a immobilizer strapped in my leg. I was walking on crutches, but not going far. So I spent those around 9 months at home until my friend Paul heard that I had an injury I had suffered. Paul is a representative of the Broken and Mended ministry in Kenya. He visited me with a friend and introduced me about the Broken and Mended. That was around April, May. He introduced me about Brother David Heflin and his wife, and he gave me permission to contact them and share our feelings and what we are going through. So it is possible that we can work and serve God despite the challenges we are going through. And we want to thank the ministry and the sponsors and the donors that allowed our brothers to be here, to come and encourage us, to realize that it is still possible. We can still serve God despite the challenges we are going through.